Instagram or YouTube. Love and Light YouTube are feeling good, and we got some angel messages as we should. Okay, so hopefully you're ready. If not, either way, just sit down, relax, take something out of this. Okay, there's literally something here for everyone, I promise. Okay, and just to help keep you guys awake through all of it, I dressed up a bit. Could you tell? Or maybe I'm just showing myself. Who knows, right? Stranger things have happened. No, in all honesty, though, collective overall, Earth Angels here, okay? Especially if you have been guided here, my goodness. All right, no question. So there's that. I hope you guys are feeling amazing, all right, as you should. You deserve that much, okay? I think we've all been through a lot. I think the energies, even just over the past few days, maybe weeks and months, right, have not proven to be the easiest, right? And still here we are, right? So there is a level and measure of power in that truth that we all share, right? I think sometimes we're just called into focusing on the stronger aspects, the more pleasant aspects of truth sometimes, okay? Truth just is anyhow, right? There's really not any, good or bad necessarily attached to it, okay? Though there are such things, obviously, I'm not unmindful, as trauma, as abuse, as triggers, right? And projection and the like, right? However, even when we cut those things down to their roots, I'm being guided to talk about this, so this is for someone. When we cut those things down to their root, I mean, we realize that, hurt people. So a lot of times things happen, people project, maybe knowingly or unknowingly, right? And we're all just kind of figuring this ish out, right? So you can't really kind of hate someone for figuring something out, right? You shouldn't really be judgy towards them for figuring something out when you yourself don't know every single thing. And I hate to tell you this, but the divine told me many moon cycles ago that no one man while on the earth plane is going to know it all right? It just by design cannot be that way. I figure, this is just my personal opinion, it would probably throw off the balance that we're, seemingly barely working with here as is, right? If one man knew all right, while on the earth plane. And it does seem extremely counterintuitive, I suppose, because, we know that we are here to learn and grow our souls. So, why would you come here if you knew everything? So I guess maybe I'm saying that as a side as well for just a friendly reminder. Please don't be that one that gets complacent in thinking and or feeling that you know everything. All right, stay teachable, because to stay teachable means you're staying in your power. Okay, that makes sense. Love and light, Aisha Sharif, good to see you. Welcome. Love and light. Love and light, yes. As you come in here. All right, Instagram Collective, heads up, offering free readings over on YouTube. The link's in the bio, okay, in case you care. So we're going to get into the angel messages. There's a lot to cover here. The long and the short of it is, whoever I'm speaking to definitely would resonate as being an earth angel. All right, makes sense? Let me see here. Even the angels know and love you well, okay? I think the reason why we're talking about this is because whoever I'm speaking to, earth angel or not, you've been feeling weary. Okay, so weary just means like, man, I just really might die trying, right? Like you have come to that resolve at some points, and I have to say points plural along the path. All right, so this is beyond the old adage of try again. This is like try again on some like PCP or something. Like, okay, this is like you have fully understood what it's like to survive the dark night of the soul, okay, or a large leg of it, because it doesn't really happen in one night, okay. It doesn't even just happen once in your incarnation per and get it twisted, right? But you've been, almost weary to the point where you're defensive. It's like, I don't want any other unsolicited advice. I don't want to hear your same opinions about all of this for the trillionth time, right? Like, it's like, I've tried everything. I haven't given up. I'm not even operating out of the definition of insanity here, which is so damn frustrating because I feel like that's an easier fix, right? And so most of us know that the definition of insanity is to do something over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, expecting a different result each time, right? It's like, no, we know not to do that. Like, been there, done that. Like, we're not even on that time. And still, here we are talking about this level of frustration. We're met with this level of frustration, all right? And Spirit's saying, hold on tight, okay? Hold on tight. There could be some significance to the color green. This could be indicative of your heart space, okay? Chakras take hits on the strength of triggers, trauma, strife, right? Unsolicited advice for some, right? You're stressed the fuck out, whoever I'm speaking to. And Spirit saying, hold on, yes, but also why? Because you got justice here, right here. Because it exists. It exists for you. Don't you want it? All right. And so, with this justice comes the Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor towards a very abundant path, collective. Okay. And most of you know this because you are tapped in. And again, that level of frustration still exists, doesn't it? Yeah, I get that. It's giving, I know the light turns green. I've seen it with my third eye. The timeline has matched. Where is the green light, right? Some of you feel like you are stuck on pause. I'm hearing also stuck on stupid. So, a lot of frustration, my goodness, probably an understatement. Okay. And I get it. Depending on who all I'm speaking to, okay, you've gone through the gambit of fuck shit, right? Like, it's not like anyone, inclusive of anyone or anything or any entity on your spiritual guidance team, wouldn't understand this level of frustration. It's not that. It's just going though, right? Because your higher selves, okay, which called you here today, all right, and then of course inclusive of God, goddess, however you subscribe here, your spiritual guidance team wants this for you. They want you to advance, okay? They want you to make the choice. Oh, excuse me. They want you to make the choice to choose to continue to advance because you are in fact advancing. There is no regression here. There's frustration, but there's no regression here. Chandler Maston might be another reader that you guys watch, know and love here on YouTube. I believe they have 2 channels. And forgive me, I'm not certain which one I was viewing at the time. But he was basically saying about, like, you've got to... It's basically like you have to choose to fly above it all, kind of thing. I'm the words that he used escape me, so forgive me. I'm not here saying I'm quoting that man, but it's basically like the ideation of, like, people are going to try you, right? Just keep your wits about you because you're basically almost there to what? The good life. Everything you've been intending to manifest, experiences that you maybe are desirous of, but I'm also getting experiences that your spiritual guidance team are desirous of you enjoying while they watch, okay? This is not a peanut gallery situation where your guides are, like, waiting in the wings for you to fail, okay? If anything, they're setting up stuff for you. They're blocking off stuff, and protecting you to get to some of these very fateful and fate-filled, okay, with that Wheel of Fortune, events, experiences, relationships, connections, businesses, paths, right, okay? And so you've got to make the choice to continue on, and being in alignment with that 8 energy attached to that choice. Solar plexus also, it's kind of giving solar plexus chakra. We do have some more green, which might be, again, of some significance, indicating boundaries are needed, okay? With that 6, that tells me that some of you actually need to get a little bit better, a little bit more in balance about boundaries, okay? So boundaries, the thing is, I just recently learned it's kind of like a trauma response. To over explain yourself, Okay. And I myself, I've been an over explainer all my life, because all of my life, people have tried to twist my words. They have gaslit me. They have lied, even to my own face, about my words. And so I'm just mindful, even, I'm still trying to work out of it, but you'll notice it on the channel here. Like, I'm like, hey, I'm not bullying you. Hey, I'm not trying to be mean. Like, hey, I fucking love you, but like sometimes these messages, and then of course, depending on your guides and the way they got the channeling going, right? It's like, I try my best to filter, and recraft, because I'm mindful, like, oh, I wouldn't say that way, because that's essentially like a word curse. As I'm speaking, I'm getting a download in my right ear. It's to be of some significance for you. And what I mean by that, I can tell I'm getting a download because I just had a tone of a high pitch. It's not exactly the same as tinnitus. Tinnitus seems to be more rhythmic, if that makes sense, and definitely doesn't ever stop, right? But this was like a high pitched frequency in my right ear. And so I believe that is an indicator of a personal development download. So that could be of some significance. And as I look up on the screen, I do see 1105, and that does speak of a new beginning and change. So that tells me some of you could actually be getting a new guide, or have recently got a new guide, or will be. That also tells me that, of course, you've got that beautiful new beginning energy. And even with that 1-5, you guys, I say it all the time, it only takes the energy of one of those fives to actually create life-altering change. Okay. So there's, oh my God. And as I say that, literally the card of change is coming out next for you, collective, with the beautiful energy of 7. And 7 speak to closing out karmic cycles and incoming justice and rewards. Okay. For having done so. This is going to make those mofos angry. By mofos, I mean the karmic individuals, whether they are friends, family, foes, lovers, and all of the other things they pose to be along the way. And you need to keep going, honey bun, because you are on the brink of some major independence. It's giving unfuckwoodability. Okay. If I do say so myself. And don't you want that? Whether that's in life, in love, and or in business, or all the above, right? Right. As above, so below. Ashe. Okay. So I'm getting, watch the ego here. Okay. So ego, you can tell we need ego, right? Like, guys, we don't hate on the ego. What we don't stand for, however, is the ego operating out of balance, like outside of balance, in an imbalanced state, right? Right. We don't stand for that. Why? Because when it's not in a balanced state, it's not running so smoothly, is it? Ego, when it's overinflated, goes like, I'm God's gift to the world. Everyone should bow beneath me, and they should be lucky if they're on my radar, because I'm magnanimous and I'm amazing, right? And you're like, are you done yet? I'm actually just asking you to move to the side so I can get to the restroom. Thanks. Like, whoa, buddy, like chill at the Barnes and Nobles. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's here for you. There's books and shit. You know what I mean? But anyways, or underinflated, I guess we'll call it, ego, looks like, I don't know if I can, you think God still loves me? It's like, whoa, okay, like that's not even the truth, right? That God operates like that. Sorry, religion told you that much, but here we are. Straightening your crown. It's okay. But depending on even maybe necessarily the way the wind's blowing, or which side of the bed you got out on, right? Maybe even the way, maybe even depends on the way that your ego presents from day to day, right? Some of you really do understand what it's like to be on opposite sides of the spectrum within 1 week's time, right? You're up, you're down, you're all around. Okay. And so, of course, when you can understand and see the signs of that, and now we're talking about it, you can, for those that this is for, right? You got to fix it, babe, because otherwise it's literally the epitome of self-sabotage to just really be like, yeah, no, my ego's all like fucked up and imbalanced. And, I'm fine with it. Like, why would you be fine with it? It's blocking your money. It's blocking your love. It's blocking your functionality for some of you. Like, you can't even not escape when you got an over and or under inflated ego. Think about it, because you're not in ease. So anytime you're operating out of ease, you are calling in a level of uneasiness that will most assuredly lead to disease, even in your body. And that's not a word curse. It's more of a matter of fact statement. Shows on that, and we're talking about it so it doesn't ever become your truth in the matter, where, you can, on the back end have to say, well, I didn't know. And so I created this because I didn't know. Well, right? So now what are we talking about? We're talking about you making the choice, right, to fix it. All right. Tweak your perception a bit. Love yourself a lot more. Okay. Have boundaries. Know that the word no, spelled N-O, can be a very complete sentence, and in love and in light, right? Those that have children or care for individuals that maybe have cognitive issues and things like that, right? That you have to protect those people, those children, and rightfully so, by saying no sometimes, right? It's like, okay, so little Johnny wants to walk out into the street and Highway 95 during rush hour. Should you not say no? I'm pretty sure you damn sure should. I mean, if you say anything at all, because you should just snatch little Johnny up before little Johnny physically can even do any kind of offense like that, right? But you would at least be saying no while you're snatching him up. I would like to think, right? I mean, Aunt May, she doesn't understand that it's not 1983 and you can't just walk into people's houses anymore. They're not even unlocked anymore. Like you know what I mean? And it's like, next thing you know, you don't tell your aunt no, right? We're not going to do that. The cops are being called on your aunt, who's technically innocent, right? Like, it's like a no can just be a complete sentence without the shame, without the stigma attached to it, right? And if anyone is trying to attach shame and stigma, that's a telltale sign that they were one of your major offenders, okay? At what? Crossing over that boundary. And or this is a telltale sign coming from them, all right? Let them show themselves, okay, that you would damn sure need a boundary with those individuals, all right? Because they are telling on themselves that they are using you, okay? That they don't respect you, that they don't care enough to want to uphold your boundaries that keep you healthy and your ego in a balanced state. Now, why would that be? Because you're amazing, because you're earth angel energy, because you're here with great purpose, because you are light, right? Yeah, it's spiritual warfare. Don't let your ego, all right, be a part of the ops team. All right, you got to make sure it's in balance. That's for sure. And that's also for someone. All right. Love and light, Jordan Lewis. Good to see you. And I'm so grateful to hear you had that no combo, because slay bay. Okay. No. N-O. No. K-N-O-W. The power of no. N-O. All right. That's okay. That's a good one. Know the power of no. So yeah, leave it all behind, right? No. Some of you just need to just go ahead and say it. No. All right. And so once you do that, on the other side of maybe some hurdle jumping, and by that I mean really working with yourselves, like, okay, no, I'm rooted in this boundary. Like, no, I know next Thursday, if and when they try that shit at 3 p.m. like clockwork, I'm still gonna have this boundary. I know that I know that I know. Oh, I checked again. Yeah, I'm still gonna have that boundary, because that boundary is mine to uphold, and rightfully so. Right? Right. Okay. That's what's going to bring you into the stability, all right, in your path, yes, but also in your pockets, honey. Okay. This may be hidden from you now, okay, because some of you have yet to do that. Some of you have yet to have the realization, oh, I need a boundary. Okay, but now that we're talking about it, now that you know, get to the getting on so that you can get to the go with that stability, right? And persevere. Don't give up now, okay? You've got to also tap into your intuitive feelings. Many of us in the collective have been discussing, especially over on YouTube, right, where the community of people are for free readings, okay? We've been discussing that basically, the intuitive feelings we've been getting are on point. Okay. We've been having coursework, even that we talked about experiences, lessons, learning aspects of self, all right, that allow us to see and map out like, oh, our intuition is spot on. It is okay to trust. It is safe. All right. It is a thing. It is real to have intuitive capabilities. All right. And we will be discussing about one specific capability in just a few moments that I'm excited that the angelic realm kind of spilled the tea about. Joyous Home Gardens and Balancing Act Avenue. All right. Some of you are looking for order in general and or in the home. Okay. It's coming, but you've got to get into this hangman energy. And I believe that comes out a little later on in the session as well. Don't quote me, but I believe it does. I believe there was double the energy of the hangman being asked of you now because it's serious, right? Like you really have to hunker down, meditate, pray, understand who you are. There's also guidance looking to be afforded to you that is not going to be shared through a reader. It's just not. You are here to maintain your connection with the divine. There is no severability between it and you. So it is a command to have a connection. All right. So again, you can watch tarot all day, right? And I really appreciate you guys being here. I'm not saying like, oh, why are you here? But please know, okay, if that's you watching tarot all day, at nighttime should be the designated time to not continue to watch tarot, but to tap in with yourselves, with your higher selves, with your higher power. And of course, inclusive of the angelic realm, right? That's why I'm dressed like this. Makes sense? Restful solitude way, provider of prosperity and power coming out here. For those that know, all right, rest can be a chore. All right. Some of us have been so traumatized, all right, whether it was just trying to make deadlines and bills, whether it's childhood trauma related, whether it's connected to business, or some form of internal monologue that says work, 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 go, go, go. It's you against the world. You've got the world all on your shoulders. And if you don't make it happen, it ain't going to happen. And that was the old earth energy. 22, 25 on the timer, which low-key gives me 222 and a 5, right? And we know about that 5, but the 222, interesting that I already brought up Chandler Maston. Somebody must watch him. But he says that, his guides say about 222 specifically, that all is well, right? All is well with the changes you're being asked to make here, collective, okay? Wishes come true place is where you're headed, all right? You've got to know that so that you get there, if that makes sense, right? And so again, it's a call to pray and meditate and really dive deep in the within, okay? Now, some signs and synchronicities to look for, and maybe some knowledge to know, all right, from the angelic realm are as follows. You could be seeing a rainbow, all right, and they are spreading magnificent light as a bridge to guide you past troubles and on to the next level of your journey. So in the next few days or weeks, you could be seeing a rainbow. That could be a significant indicator, as well as looking up in the sky, the clouds specifically. You could see an angel there, and that would be an indicator of, angelic realm presence. And this is not something that you are needing to see in order to get angelic realm presence and or assistance. My goodness. This is just to, again, further the bond, strengthen, your understanding that, this is real. This life here is far more spiritual than you would really necessarily see or have tangible evidence of, but for you utilizing your intuitive gift. Okay. So important. And it's so funny because I think it was all day yesterday, I kept saying it's a great day to look up. and I was just so drawn to the sky. There wasn't even any like major like cloud activity that I can recall. I mean, I'm sure there was like something up there, right? This card says you may find yourself inspired to look up at the clouds overhead. There it is, an angel in all its glory watching over you. So you guys could be seeing angels in the clouds. Maybe you've already seen this. You know, could be an indicator that this is your reading. You may not have known what your spirit animal is, but he knows who you are and what you need. When he appears, you feel the connection. There is no doubt. So it could be a fox. It doesn't have to be. There could be a familiar, even just a random stray. Random stray, right? And you're just going to have like an encounter, like a knowing, or maybe even a conversation. Those that can communicate with animals, you know, that's a thing, right? You can do that. A white feather in an unexpected location assures you you're on the right path and you're not alone. So your angels are just looking to further connection with you. Angelite is a crystal that you may want to work with. It is a very, very soothing stone, if I do say so myself. This card states Angelite, is a heavenly gem that enhances intuition, connects you to higher realms, and facilitates angelic communication. So, you know, they definitely really want to communicate with you at this time, collective. And by they, I'm specifically referencing the angelic realm assistance that is afforded unto you now, okay, inclusive of your guardian angel as well, but there's like so many more, okay. And it's interesting, I think the threes came out pretty heavy yesterday in yesterday's live stream channels, and we've got 333 coming out with Archangel Jophiel. It's an angel of beauty and wisdom. All right, the colors yellow and deep pink could be of some significance. That does tell me sacral chakra. There's something with the sacral chakra. You might want to do a cleanse, right? Check for any blockages. The number 333, the element of fire, and the gemstone citrine are also potentially of significance for you, collective. Archangel Jophiel works through flower essences such as dianthus. Okay, so this is the card that we've got for the 333 for collective. Love and light motivation. Good to see you. All right, so we next have, speaking of some crystals, do we have, it's funny, I have some, do I have some here? Yeah. So we were speaking of citrine, and I don't know, I've just been guided to have this beauty with us during the channels recently. So Archangel Jophiel could even be inclusive of that new guide that we spoke about a few moments ago, okay? So there's that. And continuing on with the gemstones, we have dogtooth green moss calcite, okay? Green moss calcite, essentially, but the dogtooth is a reference to its shape, right? And this card is indicating, are you ready for freedom and forward movement? No, I'm just kidding. Is it time for you to move on or make it easy for someone else to do so? Be ready to take a journey. You may decide to take a journey within, or you can decide to journey into nature to restore your freedom and inner strength. Recognize the gifts of nature and align with nature's pharmacy from animals and plants. We've also got, wait. We've also got horse coming out. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not, wait, hold on. That's the wrong camera lens. But anyway, it was me. And okay, so interestingly enough, look at that. So wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me connect the dots. Let me catch up, y'all, because, you know, I got to see what's going on too. Look at that. It says, look, the animal spirit could actually be a horse. Okay, or a fox, right? But we're talking about this. That's so funny. Okay, sorry. All right, I'm caught up. I am willing to find new pathways to discover my inner power. I am determined to align with the forces of nature that feed my soul. It is easy for me to find freedom and travel, either physically or within my consciousness. Nature brings me balance. I enjoy and absorb the positive green vibrations of this wonderful planet. There is hella significance to the color green, guys. I can't get around it, okay? Also nature, right? Get into the plants, whatever that means for you. And you guys, please stay away from the tea bags, like the ready-made tea bags. There's microplastics in that ish, bruh. Like, no. And they are completely invisible. So there's no like sifting it out, trying to save some money. No, save yourselves and make tea like you're supposed to make tea, and steep it without the plastics. Okay. Get the loose leaves. You know what I'm saying? Get the metal, cook it up, sift it out, whatever, right? But do not use the ready-made tea bags. So sorry to tell you. I myself just recently found out, and I'm like, bruh, and I'm putting some other dots together that I had connected a while back, and I'm like, oh, hell no. So, I'm very protective of my collective. If I know something's going to work or something's going to help, you don't even have to ask. I'm already sharing it, right? So hopefully that doesn't piss you off, because I get it. I'm not for everyone, but like, if you're part of the collective, like, I'm protecting you. I'm sharing information that helps. You do with it what you will or will not, right? That's between you and you, right? That's between you and the divine. So hopefully you understand my heart in sharing that information. I literally just found, I was like, oh my God. Whew. The way some people sleep at night, man, is just so amazing. I swear, it's so amazing how whole corporations just sleep at night. Wow. Anywho, I've got a pretty nifty quote coming out from Peter Dinklage, okay? And it's pulled from the Crush Your Goals, because we are going to be talking about some of these goals that are connected to you, collective. It says, I waited a long time out in the world before I gave myself permission to fail. Please don't even bother asking. Don't bother telling the world you are ready. Show it. Do it. And again, that's a quote from Peter Dinklage. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but okay. So, Earth Angel, don't you dare give up. You are on the brink of something better, bigger, abundant, dare I say, okay? But remember, you got to get the karmics out of the way, or other family, friend, foe, or lover, or other. You got to get the karmics out of the way, all right? It's giving, I'm hearing ludicrous, move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way, get out the, I said, move, bitch, get out the way. Like, for real, like, you got to be serious about this, okay? Because do you want the abundance? I mean, isn't you came to get this, right? I mean, when I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant, all right? Say it with me. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant, all right? Tune in. I'm hearing Frequency by Kid Cudi. Could be some significance. I love that song. So bad, but all right. Believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't yet see the results. Don't you dare give up, collective. Don't do it. All right. It's not on the menu. To begin the practice of allowing, I must get out of the way. Move, bitch. Okay. And let spirit give you direction. All right. So some of you need to get out the way as well. Bam. Just full circle. See how it works? We're all connected. I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Okay. So some of you have not felt well, whether this is literally illness, okay, in the physicality sense, or just something else, right? Emotionally based, circumstantially based, okay, gratitude based, history based, right? Looking at your track record, and maybe you need to actually honor the fact that you're a different person compared to back then, right? 33, 36, that's a lot of divinity, right? You got to watch what you're saying about your divinity, because we're all connected to what? Source, the all in all, love, light, right? Power. So watch what you say, think, and feel about yourselves, collective, because there is no separability between you and it. And by it, I mean the divine, the all in all, source energy, love, light, right? Right. Okay. So there's that. You got to believe you are worthy, because if you don't, all right, you are telling the universe, the all in all, No, thanks. I'm good on my own. And I love to feel shitty. It's my friend. It's like, wait, what in the insanity? Like, no, don't be that one. You deserve to feel good. And guess what? It's good to feel good. All right, we got 2 cards coming out about feeling good. Somebody's feeling like crap, and I'd like to know why. Fix it. Straighten your crown, okay? It's not for you to remain in that energy. It's too low, babe. You got to go higher. You got to go higher so that you can get to that abundant path. The abundant path ain't down there with that sorrowful, sulky, dark, dank kind of energy. It's not a thing. Literally, you can't get around it because there's spiritual laws and principles attached to the fact that that's not a thing. All right. Get up. Stand up. Do not give up. If you want to talk up, get up. Stand up. You don't give up. There is no give up. There is a get up. There is a stand up. There is no give up. Okay? I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So don't you want to feel grand? Because gosh, you are. You deserve to. You're fucking amazing, right? So where is the feeling bad section and all of that? It's not on the menu. All right, fix it. Put up the boundaries. Okay, there's another up. Well, we don't give up. Okay, we put up boundaries. We get up and we stand up for ourselves. We never give up. That's never a thing. The more I tune my energy with appreciation, the more the universe will deliver. Exactly. Because that means what? That means you're vibing in such a way where you're communicating with the universe. I'd like to co-create something beautiful for myself because I am worthy of feeling good. There's you with that 7 of fire, fighting, standing up. Standing up. There's no give up on this card. No give up. Okay. This card talks about challenges, yes, but it also talks about determination and resistance. And we were also guided to the sacred rebel energy today. Makes sense now. All right. You are a spiritual badass in the most highest vibrational sense of that verbiage. Okay. Completely unfuckable unless you give consent. And that's why we're talking about it. Because some of you, by not upholding those boundaries, have in fact done just that. With your power, with your authority, and with your level and measure of divinity, you have given consent to someone quite offensive to your soul, to someone quite offensive to your business plan, to someone quite offensive to your ass. Okay. So, you gotta fix it. All right. Cause you're looking for that wishful way gardens or whatever the hell it was called on that one card, right? You're looking for the abundant path to come to you now so that you experience it. Right. And your guides want the same thing. So what do you got to do? Where's that boundary got to be placed? When are you going to stop trying to give up? Ooh, that's for somebody. I'm vibrating. I got chills all over me. I'm vibrating, honey. Don't you dare give up. I rebuke that spirit. So we're talking about a few things here. We're going to get into it in just a moment. I'm going to allow the energy to kind of rest a bit. I'm going to ring the bell, get some questions answered. All right. It says back. It's supposed to be, oh no. It's definitely not supposed to be 3 Ks there, I promise. Oh my God. I don't know how to get it off. Help! The level of offense. All right, hold on. I'm going to remove it. Yeah, I think I found out how to do it. Let me remove it. Let me try it again. Okay, I got it. Bell. Let's spell correctly today. Thank you. Where the hell is my L? Is that it? No. This is me just being lazy. That's why I'm like... Hold on 1 second. All right, there, I got it. Oh, a little late. All right, Aisha, I see you. Okay, let's see. We'll move into a place. All right, Aisha. You know what's... Okay. Ooh, that's a very beautiful, magnanimous yes for Miss Aisha. All right. You're going to be provided for and you are already supported. I think once you get a little bit more specific and be grateful for what you're specific about regarding that home, you're well on your way to manifesting exactly like what you would like. All right. Like it's like the divine, of course they're going to give you a place, but like, do you want it to be an apartment? Do you want it to be a full house? Do you want it to be a townhouse? Do you want it to have, more than 2 floors? Like create it, craft it in your mind here. Okay. And so that actually get the ball rolling towards manifesting something that when you see it, you go, I know that's for me. Right. There's no second guessing, like, wow, and also, that you're going to love it. So it's not like, because God forbid, right, you get a place, then you're coming back. Your next question is like, will I be happy here? You know what I mean? Like, no, you wouldn't even waste time questioning that because yeah, I manifested this. Look what Daddy God gave me. Right. And so that is also part and parcel why we are asked to walk our own path. Love and light, Mr. Vala. That is why we're asked to walk our own path and have our own connection with the divine, of course. Okay. So that we can really understand what's going on a personal note. Could you imagine if it was like some of those old biblical times where you literally had to go to a priest? Hey, can you tell God, like, I really didn't mean it when I told Jerry that he should fuck off, right? Like, it's like, no, like you can't, you don't have to do it that way. You know what I'm saying? It's actually nonsensical to try to get someone to pray for you when you're sitting there and you have your own direct connection to the source, right? Why would you play telephone with soup cans to get a message to God, right? Essentially. And then you've got like other energy attached to the in-between. It's very risky if you think about it, right? It's so much better and easier. It makes so much more sense and gives you so much more functionality in the physical as well as the spiritual, just to directly connect. Okay. And we do have something coming out in the actual general collective message today regarding meditation. And you guys need to actually just hunker down and allow for that to be part of your lifestyle so that you can next level your lifestyle, right? But here we go. But congratulations on your new house, Aisha. I wonder what color door it has. I wonder where it's located, right? Love and light. So you guys on Instagram, love and light to you. We're doing angel messages. We're also doing free messages over on YouTube. So if you'd like a free reading today, head on over there. Love to read your cards, okay? But bear with just a few more moments and we will be right back to the general collective message. Thank you. Okay, so motivation. Let's talk about Smith. All right. Ooh. Look at all that wood for the outdoors giving you that yes from the 4 of Wands. Motivation came out again. So I think, okay, have fun. Outdoors, nature. This is good. I love that for you. Okay, let's see about Saeed. I think we're okay now, motivation. Are you like seeing me clearly? I don't see any buffer on my end. I don't know. Maybe it was just a short thing, but thank you. Thanks for being here, guys. It doesn't really work so great without you. So I really appreciate you hopping on. Okay. All right. You see me. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Let's see about Saeed for Aisha Sharif. Okay. That's who we're on now. Ooh. Yes, thinking of you, but coming in slow. Aisha Sharif. Okay. Yes, thinking about you. This person could be older than you. Doesn't have to be. person, could be a father or an authority figure of sorts. Doesn't have to be, but they're coming in with their cup eventually. And I do see the bottom of the deck now is a 4 of cups, so I don't think that they're really trying to not be with you with their cup. Maybe they just have other things going on. Who knows? You're very welcome. Motivation, of course. All right, so let's see here. Who's next? We have. Ooh. All right, here we go. Okay, let's see. Chelsea, you might want to stick around for the rest of the general collective message. Just saying, because that would be a yes, a big fat yes. But here we go. We'll check the cards for you specifically, honey bun. No worries. Just to make sure it's not a no, right? Right. I guess that makes sense. But we have the King of Pentacles coming out for Chelsea Daly as the yes regarding the Ace of Pentacles coming your way. Okay. And you already know this because you are quite intuitive as you are coming out as the Queen of Cups, Queenie. All right. Love and light. Hey, Sean. Good morning. Love and light to you. Instagram Collective. If you have yet to do so, join us over on YouTube. The link is in the bio and you can get your free reading today. But if not, I really just appreciate you sticking around for the angel messages for the general collective. Okay. Thanks, Sean. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So we will pick up where we left off. Okay. So the next cards that we have to talk about regard business, okay? Business ventures, contracts, productivity, okay? Production, self-employment. Excuse me, collective. I see a birdie on a wire. Wow, look at the heavens. That's pretty. Okay. All right. So we've got supporter of ambition and business success coming out with Independence Avenue. So that tells me some of you are looking for your independence through means of making some form of business. Okay. Whether you are, the sole head of this or not, there could be, even aspects of like side hustle that's connected to this to break you out of that proverbial 9 to 5, okay, that matrix energy. We have pairing with that, okay, from one of the angel tarot decks. Which one is this? The guardian angel messages, okay, so your guardian angel is coming through here. It makes sense, but it's almost like every time I get a hint of the guardian angel, it's almost like the guardian angel energy is like, yeah, but it's more. Yeah, but it's more. So, I mean, I need you to know, like, this ain't just one lowly angel kind of trying to like half-ass assist the collective. No, this is legions, right? This is big. This is light. I mean, if you could see this in the spirit, it'd probably carry the amount of presence just regarding your angelic realm presence, assistance, as well as assistance. All right. Afforded unto you now. I mean, you are walking divinity. Makes sense? You're in the spirit realm, you're lit the fuck up. Like it's like psh, plus you have legions of angels. Like imagine, okay? You with me now? All right. So you need to remember that when you are taking some of these next steps, or dare I say, some of these next risks. Okay. And again, this is involving the part of the message regarding business. Okay. Those that are here regarding business intel. Okay. So this is what this is regarding from the angelic realm. We also are talking about the 3 of earth or 3 of pentacles, the 9 of water or 9 of cups cards, as well as the ace of air and the king of earth. The 3 of pentacles here. Wait, hold on a second. Could be an earth sign. All right. The 3 of pentacles here talks about talent, recognition, and collaboration. Okay. So some of you have creative businesses, whether this is like an e-business or like a side business, like maybe you hit the boardwalk or something like that. Right. But it also could be more organized and structured. And again, your angels are saying we are affording support unto you now, such that you have success in this business, these businesses, such that you do bring in the level and measure of independence you desire and deserve. Okay. Independence regarding business, yes, but also financial freedom. And this would be born through your talents, all right, your recognition, your image in the community, right, and the quality of your work. So be mindful, those that are in business, you are your brand, right? Like eyes are on you to see about you. Okay, so if you've got a business of, let's say, like empowerment, right? Like you like to make people feel good through your art, perchance, right? Maybe some of you sing or perform out something, and that's part and parcel of your business, your side hustle, right? You got to be mindful. Nobody really wants to see you spaz out in the grocery store the next day. You know what I mean? And then still want to trust you, your products, your presence in the room, kind of thing. So there is something about like, hey, make sure that you like are acting in balance. Again, this is a call to check that ego, baby, right? So we have the Nine of Water, the Nine of Cups, indicating wishes, dreams, happiness, fulfillment. Okay, so this is still on the table for you, even for those that are maybe not here for love, but you're here for pentacles, you're here for business. Okay, we've got the Ace of Air, indicating inspiration, communication, and adjustments. This is a call to the angelic realm. Okay, whoever is connected to this aspect of the reading, especially regarding business, you must tap in. There is some divinely and I already said, I'm literally repeating myself, I already caught this channeling. There is some divine inspiration, divine guidance that is looking to be afforded unto you, but you would have to tap in. It's not going to be information that's going to be fed through a priest, a priestess, a prophetess, a prophet, a tarot reader, a spiritualist. Okay, it's not. You have the sword in your hand. The Ace of Air, okay, is often, the Ace of Swords is often likened to that of Archangel Michael's sword. Why is your sword drawn down towards the ground? Get up. Stand up. You do not give up. You do not give up. Because you're on the brink of being the king of something. Finally. Don't you want that? Aren't you that anyhow? Shouldn't you just unmask and be the millionaire, the billionaire that you are? Shouldn't you just unmask and own the shine of the divine, even through your business and your time? Dare I say your dime, okay? King of Earth, whether guy, girl, what have you, the divine, all right? And the angels are spilling this tea, not me. The divine are saying you are to be prosperous, generous, and successful, all right? They're saying tap in so that you match up with that. And by that, I'm talking your dreams, your wishes being fulfilled, and happiness. Don't you want that? All right. So I'm ringing the bell again for those that maybe just popped in. Again, Instagram, if you get to do so, head on over to YouTube and get your free reading today, right? But if not, a few more moments and we'll be right back with the general collective messages from the angelic realm. All right, so, okay, let's see. I'm speaking to somebody today. Thank you. Okay, thank you. It does my heart good to know I am speaking to someone, all right? So thank you for letting me know that. Okay, now let me see. Do we have any questions? All right, let's see. I see Tete Wood. Okay, let's see about the job. Ooh, that's a very pentacly based yes. All right. How many? 9 of them? You want to know the only problem with a card like this, collective? All right. Now, this is an answer to Tete Wood's question, right? So that's a yes on the job. Congratulations. But I just want to talk about the fact that it's the Nine of Pentacles. The only problem, all right, in case if you wanted one, which you should never want one, right, is really not even a problem. It's a card of you're everything that you need to be. You are stable and you are free. All right. The only problem is in a love reading, like if this were a love reading, it would be an indicator that you're single, right? And even then, where's the problem? You got everything you need and you are everything you are to be, right? This is health stability. This is a card where, you know, on the back end, if you see some evil eye energy coming out for somebody like this, it makes sense, right? So that's a very good yes in answer to your question, especially with all those pentacles, babe. All right. So hopefully that made you happy. I know I feel good about it. Love and light. Bless you, Brandy. I didn't see you come in there. Yes, claim it. So we are celebrating the new job. You wouldn't be the first out of the collective to get a new job. I think yesterday somebody came back. I think it was Ari. The Ari's princess came back and said she too got the job. So that made my day. You guys, I love when you come tell me those testimonials. But notice how we celebrate them before they happen. You know what I'm saying? So there's something to that as well. It's manifestation, right? It's matching the vibe. And thank you for those that are helping to celebrate. Yay! I love that we love and light each other over here on Love and Light to You Tarot. I have the best collective, hands down. No one could tell me any differently. All right, so let's continue. And as I say that, I'm looking at the cards. Forward momentum gardens. Let's continue, shall we? Forward, right? We're getting up now, okay? We have stood up now. Future plans, right? Get up, plan, strategize. Put your head in the game, I'm hearing. All right, Hermit energy. Put your head in the game. Strategize, learn. All right. So just because, and we talked about this card earlier, I know, but it was pulled for this aspect of the reading. Spirit had me do some other stuff. Just go with it. The message stands, I promise. Okay. Speaking of challenge, determination, and again, that resistance, right? So yeah, in spite of the challenges, in spite of the resistance, okay, stay determined, and or you stood determined and now you stand up, right? Right. Standing up. Okay. And in spite of the fuck shit, you're actually progressing. In spite of the stagnancy, you're actually progressing. In spite of the witchcraft, you're actually progressing. To what? The future. All right. Exactly as you planned it, exactly as you manifested it. Right? Right. And that's why you're right now being asked to get specific. What do you want? You want a house? What about it? What kind? Does it have windows? You know, in some locations, guys, for each window, it taxed a certain amount by its municipality. That's so crazy. So over time, people just boarded up their windows. So it's like cheaper to keep the house. You are undergoing heavy transformation, collective. All right. Can't say it enough. It's like it comes out in every freaking reading. It makes sense, okay? Because we are here to learn and grow our souls, and so we're doing just that. We're doing the damn thing, right? Can't stop us. We're unfuckable. You can't even slow us down. We just always move forward. We just always win. All we do is win, right? Even without all the toxicity and the dark plans and projections that everyone else seems to be swirling about us doing just that. No, we're just winning. We're just transforming, right? Oh, maybe the karmics and the demonic projections and all of that witchcraft is helping us, right? Right. So there's that. Stick to your plan, stick to your guns, but do not give up, okay? Because you're almost there with that 9 of fire, all right? 9 of wands. Speaking of protection, preparedness, and resilience, your path is protected, all right, by at least the angels, all right? by at least the legions. It's giving, and there are legions. Okay. You're very protected through this transformation, yes, but also through your business and your goals, dreams, and aspirations. Just as you have manifested them, just as you are actively manifesting them, just as you are co-creating with source them, right? Right. High priestess energy, whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, you are definitely the walking epitome of an earth angel. Again, whether guy, girl, what have you. There could be some significance to the aesthetics of these female appearing forms as well. Doesn't have to be the case, but I'm mindful to highlight it. All right. So I'm sorry, what was the problem? There's only wish fulfillment here and success and glow up and money. Right? Like, so remember that the next time the ego tries to be all like, we don't have any fucking land, nobody's gonna pay me for that, and we can't go to you know what are we talking here? What are you saying about the divine? See how that works? Ego, balance it. Balance it, baby. All right. Now let's talk love. I know you were waiting, right? We're gonna eke it out, and then I'll hit the bell. Okay. So in the love aspect of the reading, well, angels were just all in this ish, right? Like I had no idea it was gonna be this involved, but here we are. Okay, we got the Two of Water, Two of Cups coming out, and it says partnership, commitment, reconciliation. I do see some twin flame evidence. I tried really not to delve into that because there was just so much to this reading anyway. I was like, I'm not. But I will talk about that. I saw evidence of that. So if you do subscribe to the twin flame journey, there is the energy of reconciliation here for you, if that resonates. Okay. But we're talking love in general. Okay. And there's even planning. Okay, connected to this energy, those looking to draw in this partner, this partnership, this commitment or reconciliation. Okay, and we are talking love, spirit confirmed, right? This is a love, amorous, romantic type of connection. All right, and it's going beyond that of love. Gosh, this is giving twin flames. That's really interesting. Could be some significance LGBTQ plus community. Doesn't have to be, but I do see evidence of that, especially with that Two of Wands. Somebody could be a masculine appearing female and they are a counterpart. There's some significance to that as well. The aesthetic. All right, so we've got quick communication gardens coming out with the Magician. So that tells me whoever this is, whether soulmate or twin flame, all right, there is a desire to have connectivity with soulmates and connection place. Okay, that Two of Cups. A lot of passion with the Eight of Wands, quick communication gardens, all right. Eight of Wands does speak to maybe there's a bit of a distance in between you two. Like, okay, even if you're in the same state, it's like, well, you gotta like drive a minute. You know what I mean? Not like 1 minute, but like, you know, you might have to go across town or something. Like, you wouldn't necessarily be walking there either. Okay, it's like getting that. Doesn't have to be the case, but this is something that you're definitely intending to manifest. Let me see if I get some guidance about this, because it feels a little empty. Bear with me, collective. I gotta find it. Oh, let's see if we can hone in on who the heck is this. I'm gonna get a message from them as well as some guidance from Spirit Almost there. Hold on. There were 2 cards trying to lag. What the heck? Some significance to 2s. The 2 of Cups, and now we're talking about 2 cards. Balance and choices. Balance and choices. Maybe somebody needs to balance some sort of aspect to their choices in order to assist with calling in this person. Let's get Let's get a message from this person, and then we'll take a look at the guidance regarding this lover's connection. I left you before you could leave me. All right. So this is somebody that maybe ghosted you. Oh, shit. This ain't even from that deck. It said some of you, they're in a committed relationship right now. I'm sorry, what was, I need to know what, so they're going to come in and communicate what? I'm married? Again? No, let me stop. Anyways. What is my life? Damn, this mofo married. They're in a committed relation. Don't get violent now. You know what I'm saying? It's time for me to heal now. That's interesting. Why are they coming in then? I don't want to let you go. That's why they're coming. Uh-huh. So they think you're smart and all and pretty and handsome, right? And they remember every detail of that day. I guess the day they ghosted you or something when they saw you with someone. Did they say they saw you with someone? No, they're with someone. I thought that card came out. I saw you. I really thought that card came out like something about, it says something about like I left when I saw you with someone. So many things remind me of you. So they're getting signs and synchronicities, but this could be, so you got to watch. This could be because you're actively manifesting this person too, right? You're powerful enough to create synchronicities for this mofo, right? But should you? Like maybe you just now found out they're in a committed relationship. Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't want that out the bag just yet or something, because they trying to come in like, hey, hi. What? Yeah, you speaking to this person through music, twin flame or not. Okay. I want to feel that way at the bottom of the deck. So this person missing your sex, if y'all did that, you know what I'm saying? Makes sense. It's sacred. It's like I'm psychic. Well, I gotta hydrate because that whole sexual energy, man, got me fucked up, man. It comes through real strong. And it ain't me. I checked, like, I'm like, nah, I don't think that's my type of, it's like animalistic. Like, ugh. Like I want to grunt. Grr. Shit's crazy, right? Oops. Yeah, just being near you is intoxicating to this person. That could be mirrored energy on the strength of that heat. You know what I'm saying? I'm sweating. I'm sweating. Okay. Help. Like y'all just watching me try not to have this meltdown on the strength of y'all person's energy wanting that ass. Make sure you're subscribed. Okay. I conversations over and over again. All right. So this tells me that, you know, you leave them voice messages through like them apps and shit, or you hit them. They're replaying them. Somebody got them. All right. I don't know if that's WhatsApp or what, but it was my fault, but I blamed you. You came closer to anyone. What do they want to come in and say though, for real? Yep. I love you unconditionally. Okay. Let's get to the guidance. I'm done with this wishy-washy. Yeah, I'm so attracted to you. This is giving, it's giving sex before anything. So I'm like, this is red flag for me. Like, I'm like, you, because what do you want? Huh? What you talking about? You know, we're committed. You crazy? So let's see about this soulmate or twin flame or what the fuck, right? Let's see what Spirit's talking about as far as the guidance for those here for this aspect of the reading, okay? Retreat, time alone or in nature, all right, can help you figure this ish out and recharge. All right, so that's a hard pause. That's not a call to any kind of action, though this person is going to action out a message, come in and say something, come in and communicate, right? Addiction coming out, and addiction is affecting this relationship. All right, so it's giving either way. I don't even care if it's on the part of you or on the part of this person. It's giving retreat. Like, this is not a call to come in for this person. I'm so disappointed though. Like, I really feel because I'm like, I wanted this to work out. Like, I don't know. This might be your energy, like, that I'm because I'm like trying not to emotionally react right now. So I feel like this is somebody's energy because my nose. Okay, sorry. All right. I don't know. I hate when it does that. All right. This could be an addiction that involves the nose too. Golly. I hope not. All right. Yeah. So Spirit saying, listen, you got to have the hard truth convo with yourselves here, not even with this other person. And the convo goes like this: does this align with your values and morals? Does this person share the same values and morals? Is this a connection of integrity, one that you'd want to highlight or one that you'd want to hide, right? Spirit saying, do you, babe? With this abundance, it says you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. It's giving, let these people, fall to the wayside, be dealt with Spirit as Spirit feels led. And by Spirit, you guys, I mean source. I say Spirit a lot, I noticed, but heal those childhood wounds. This person damn sure needs to do that so they can get off the drugs and accept everything happens for a reason. This could in fact be inclusive of your counterpart for such a time as this, okay? And I get that because this person, with that counterpart energy, this could be somebody that you really do believe is fated to be with you, right? But for such a time as this, man, like, what would you do with them? You know what I'm saying? Love and light them from afar. You know what I mean? That's the best you can do, especially if you love them, because you don't want to get in the way of their path, their learning and growing, their milestones, their wins, right? Their graduation, on the other side of that program, et cetera, right? You can't play God even for your counterpart. It won't work. The divine won't allow for it. And again, this person even knows it's time for them to heal. You need to allow them to have that time, okay? Finances could also be a challenge right now, I see. And the thing is, we still do see the second chance card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the marriage, right? Eventually, for those resonating as, being with that past life counterpart or wanting to be, desirous of being with that past life counterpart, it's still on the table, just not right now. If that makes sense, okay? You got to have a leap of faith about that, okay? And also leap into nature and allow nature to help heal you, okay? It really will. Trees are just so magnificent. You tap into their energies, the leaves. You see how, stable they are in such a fragile world. You know what I mean? And take some solace out of that. Take some notes from nature, right? How they are resilient. The natural realm is quite resilient in spite of, current circumstances. I mean, I know we've got like forest fires and things, hurricanes. I'm mindful of that, but there is a cause and effect there too that really is not inclusive of the energies I'm speaking on today. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. So that is regarding that love stitch. Okay, it's crazy because I think that's where the disappointment's coming from, because it's like the love. This is my true like mate, my partner, my love, and they're just not there yet for whoever resonates with that. And that's okay though, right? Because you can't expect, even regarding counterpart energy, and you guys be mindful who you're watching. I don't want to say it like that, but I was watching somebody the other day and I literally like had to grapple with the fact that I had to unsubscribe from them because they just were speaking a non-truth a little bit too hard, like way too hard. And it was involving counterparts. And they told their collective that, you know, spirit told them something that just I know is not the truth. And that's just the best way I can say it. Okay. And I don't want to get into all of it, but be mindful of who you're listening to. That person basically said that, you know, the counterpart is not the same soul at all, that it's a different soul. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's a falsity. That's a falsity. Where the differences come in from one counterpart to the next, okay, is essentially tied to the vessel, the meat suit, okay, as well as the culture, the location on the globe, the timing of birth, okay, the ancestral connectivity through the lineage connected to the meat suit, the body, the family, right? Are you a Jones, or are you, a Hatchford, right? Oh, the Joneses, you know, they're a long line of, you know, fill in the blank, right? And therein lies that lineage, that ancestral connectivity, all right? That might be quite different from someone who grew it up in a different time, because often twin flames, you know, they could be up to like 10 years apart, okay? So you got different times, different timelines, right? And we're expected to meet in the middle eventually and make shit shake, right? But you got that. You've got the culture aspect, right? Often there's multiculturalism, attached to twin flames because they're used to teach very unorthodox means of teaching, of course, to get people's attention. It's like how the divine always uses money and sex to get our attention. It's unorthodox, but we love it, right? It's unorthodox to put an angel halo on your head, but it attracts attention. Maybe you want to hear what I'm saying. Hopefully you do, right? The divine is the ultimate strategist here, okay? So it makes sense. Now, therein lies the differences from one twin to the next. Even when you're talking down to the nitty gritty of being triggered, or dare I say abused, in the same exact ways. SA comes to mind, all right, not to be triggering, but two counterparts could be a victim to just that, all right, and one will be hypersexual and the other a prude. Ask me how I know, right? So, you know, it's the same trauma, the same abuse, all right, difference in the responses. And again, it's also on top of that connected to the differences in the templating received from birth on. You see where I'm going with this? So no, it's not different souls. Please don't believe the hype. I could not believe that I heard that come out of that girl's face, and she brought spirit into it, and I thought, okay, so whatever spirit that is, I'm tapping out of. I think I'm speaking about this because you guys, you know, you got to be mindful who you're even subscribed to, connected to, corded into. You understand? You got to be mindful of the portals you're watching and allowing access to you, to your homes, to your sacred space, to your room, right, to your closet, you know, whatever. Be mindful. And that's not me saying like, oh, you should only watch me. I'm not saying that. I watch other readers. You know what I'm saying? It's just that be protective of that. I've also watched readers that I have loved, and then spirit's like, nah, you're not gonna, we're not doing that. Disconnect. Okay, the season's over. Right? Right. And so same deal for me. You know, spirit could say the same thing. Cool. Love and light. Either way, I'm just delivering the messages and the truth as I know them. I'm sure that other reader was doing the same. All I'm saying is study to show yourselves approved so that when someone else's truth isn't as truthy as your truth, okay? Because you've studied to show yourself approved, not because you're judgmental and think you know everything. You get where I'm going with this. All right, so let me tap out of that. All right, we don't have any other questions. I'm going to keep going. So final cards here. We do have to talk about this Sacred Rebel. Okay, we do also have Archangel Michael's presence here. Again, you're going through a major transformation. All right, let me show you this beautiful artwork. This is from a new deck, the Intuition Oracle. All right, and it says, the Transformer. Affirmation. I transform myself as a caterpillar transforms into a butterfly. So there could be some significance to either of those spirit animal totems as well, collective, namely the caterpillar and the butterfly. We've got the leaders. Affirmation. I know how to lead because I know what needs to be done. All right. So this is the artwork. Okay. Those that maybe can see. All right. Now, be mindful that this is also an affirmation within which you are called to have an ego that is in balance, right? In a balanced state, okay? Because I say that because it says I know it needs to be done. All right. Don't get to the point where you're unteachable. Right? Right. We're always here to learn and grow our souls. So it makes sense we're always here to learn and to study. Right? Right. There's no shame in that. You know what I mean? If anything, the shame would be, oh, you didn't do that? Wow, that's shameful. Right? Oh, you didn't learn, you didn't grow your soul, you didn't glow up, you didn't smile, you didn't live a free life. That would be shameful, right? Right. The nurturer with a beautiful healing energy. 4 makes sense. Affirmation. I deserve to feel nurtured because I give care to those I cherish. Exactly. Don't you cherish you, collective? You to serve or nurture you firstly. That's how it works when you are operating in a balanced state. Okay. Now, here's the thing. Other people around you might not ever want you to know and or operate out of that truth. So you can't look to them. Again, that's why it's important to look within and be resolved in looking within. Because when you look outside, you get a lot of lies, deceptive energy, gaslighting, narcissism. It's not so fun there usually, especially for the stuff that matters, like life changes, life goals, right? The love of your life, etc., etc. Okay. So nurture you. Okay. Know that you deserve to feel good and that it feels great to feel good, right? Going back to some of those other cards, which also had the energy of green, the color of green on them. There's some hella significance. Look, it's coming up. Again, green. But firstly, the storyteller. Okay. We're going to talk about this last oracle from the intuition deck. Affirmation. I have the right to speak because I listen when others speak, right? So there is some reciprocity expected, or a call to expect reciprocity from your caring and concerning and loving connections. All right. Otherwise, why are they around you? It's giving access denied. Like if I can't actually expect that you listen when I speak, knowing that I full well listen when you speak, I shouldn't speak to you. You're telling me not to speak to you because you act, as well as communication. The visionary is coming out as well. Okay. I forget which oracle. There's so many. I've got a stack here. It's crazy. It says the world is filled with possibilities. Inventive, expansive, wise, insightful, enthusiastic, curious, courageous, philanthropic, imaginative, knowledgeable, conceptual, inspired, idealistic, benevolent, humble. This is exactly the Jupiter energy that the divine realm, inclusive of the angels assisting you now, are looking to bring into your world, where you can see it, hear it, feel it, smell it, taste it, experience it, love it, enjoy it. All right. And there is some call to remain humble. Do not allow the ego to over and or under inflate. Okay. Those with businesses. Okay. You've got to be courageous. Okay. You've got to be inventive, expand, be wise, learn, grow your business the way that you grow your souls. Makes sense. Okay. And be enthusiastic about it, because you're really going to be, set apart such that you too will have your turn at being a philanthropist. I mean, that is a very significant version of a light worker. Okay. And of course, we all are just that, coming out at least as earth angel energy. And I say that tongue in cheek because that's hella power to come out in any spread. Okay. As the energy, okay, identified to that type of divinity. We've got the great nurture. And again, we are called to nurture ourselves firstly so that we can rightfully and properly nurture others, whether they are our children or, our assignment. Okay. It says, I give and receive nourishment. Okay. But again, it's this call to give to self firstly so that you are not operating out of a state of unease or dis-ease, right? You're in balance and rightfully and properly so. Okay. Motherly, nurturing, devoted, loving, wise, empathetic, compassionate, abundant, generous, receptive, emotional, inclusive, supportive, stable. There's some moon energy attached to this because, again, you are fighting the good fight of faith. No, you didn't get to this path yet, though it exists. And because it exists for you. So you're well on your way. Okay. But again, what keeps you propelling forward is you nurturing yourselves firstly. What do you need? Right? How are you feeling? Why are you feeling like that? Figure it out. How about now? Try again. Feel, address. And by this, I mean going within, not asking everyone else, hey, how do you feel about, you like my hair? Talk to you, boo. Talk to you. All right. You're the one that cares the most anyways, every time, especially if it's about you. See how that works? Everyone outside of you is all milling about like me. That's why they come to you to be like, me, because you're the nurturer and you like overgive. Yeah, but we're fixing that now, though, right? We were given to ourselves first, and the other me's can wait. Okay. The honorable warrior, this Mars energy. Mars may be of some significance, okay? I take a stand for positive change. The honorable warrior. I take a stand for positive change. Well, you already won because you didn't give up. All right. You don't give up. You, the honorable warrior, don't have the give up option on your menu. Brave, courageous, strong, passionate, bold, hardworking, territorial, as you should be. All right. Once the divine gives you your lane, you're free with your free will and free right and birthright to dominate said lane. Right. So be territorial. Athletic, competitive, decisive, heroic, loyal, disciplined, action-driven, okay? And remember, some of us, the action-driven oriented aspect is rest, okay? Because in that comes the divine inspiration. In that comes the time for the prayers and meditation, okay? I'm rhyming. Just go with it. I promise the message stands, but that's so funny when it happens. Okay, let's talk about your angel numbers. Hold on. You'll see them. All right. So we are talking with great purpose. Your purpose. You could be seeing 7-7, and as I said that, I saw 2 sevens on the screen. All right. Interestingly enough, 7-7 does again speak to double the energy of the rewards coming in. All right. So I gather many of you have closed out more than one karmic cycle just within the past year. Makes sense? So how much more rewards do you have coming in? Unless you believe otherwise and you're like, oh, no, not me. And then, well, crickets for you. I don't know why you would do that. So we've got 69. Again, there's something about like 69369 Nikola Tesla coming through this week. You could want to actually implement that method. There's a shit ton of videos on YouTube alone on how to do it. All right. It works if you work it and believe. Okay. And you too, even in some of those aspects of manifestation, would need to be operating out of level of discipline. The 369 method don't just happen with you going, yeah, I should do that. Oh, I should get a notebook. I think I should use that pen. 12 days later. This ain't SpongeBob. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it now. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're sitting here knowing damn well you've been called to use the 369 method. You know it's been calling your name. You've seen it on your feed. Go ahead. Okay. We got the 510. Could be some significance. The area code 510. But also that's dead ass like 555 as well, right? Let's talk about it. All of that change coming to you now is on the strength of you not giving up. You sacred rebel, you with this rebellion energy. I thought, my goodness, I had already been guided to this deck, but I hadn't pulled it yet. And when we got this rebellion card, again, sacral chakra is coming to mind. I thought, oh my goodness, I have to now. I have to. I'm compelled to hit up this Sacred Rebels deck. Now, interestingly enough, a little something different happened. There's some synchronicity to it. Just go with it, okay? Hear me out. A little something different happened, okay? Pulling from this deck. I have this card, okay? And it states, dream a beautiful dream. Dream a little dream with me. Right? And it's got a beautiful energy of 19, all right, reducing to a 10. That in and of itself speaks to that 7-7 energy, rewards, endings of cycles, new beginnings coming in, all right? Ties in with that 11 energy we also mentioned earlier in the session. Now, here's what was unorthodox, okay, is we don't have the guidebook connecting to this beautiful dream that we're dreaming, but we do have it connected to the message about our dream, our goal, our wish fulfillment, right? And it says a very divine number, 12, all right, reducing to 3, speaking of divinity in and of itself, but also divine communication, all right? So listen up, okay? It says every journey starts with a single step. You are on a journey. Yes, it is an internal journey. See, that's you can't get around needing to go within, collective, all right? But there is also a physical expression of this journey that is going to become increasingly important to the fulfillment of your destiny in this lifetime. Collective, your journey has started on the inside, but its destination will be the physical expression of an internal healing. And that's what we're on the brink of now. That is that new beginning, and dare I say, the rewards energy coming in. The journey will draw upon what you have learned and mastered over the course of your life. So much so that you may feel as though your life experiences have prepared you just for this particular adventure. You have all that you need within you. Can't say it enough. I'd like to say it again. You have all that you need within you, not outside of you. It's not going to be in your bestie. It's not going to be found in your local priest. Okay. You got to go within. You have you for great reason. Okay. And you need you far beyond needing. I didn't say wanting. I said needing anyone outside of you. Okay. This is not a time to worry about what you are going to take with you. From within your heart, you will sense what needs to come along for the ride and what is best left behind you now. You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind you without feeling concerned or anxious. Ooh, but you got to start though. See, here's the thing. You're going to maybe feel concerned and anxious. Start with that little tiny baby. Whether this is in business, whether this is within, right, your inner monologue, whether this is just in life in general, or regarding some of those caring connections, okay? You may be surprised at exactly how much can be left behind without you feeling concerned or anxious. You will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible. And that's what we are in a call to right now, collective. Most of us are, detoxing in some form. We are called to really kind of, spiffy up our vessels, go to the gym, all right? And this is beyond the timing of the year of like, oh, next year I want to be all svelte. I want to live my best life. No, this is like understanding that for the right now, this is your lifestyle. Because your lifestyle, welcome, okay, collective, is spiritual. It's not carnal, and it's not karmic in the sense of the toxicities that karma can allow us to experience. It's quite the opposite, okay? So you will be able to travel far lighter than you ever imagined possible, especially if you are doing some of the work that is inclusive of detoxification, whether this is, saying no to the red meat, baby steps, I get it, right? Or saying no to meat altogether. Okay, maybe you are resolved to be an ovo vegetarian and or a pescatarian. Okay, either way, it's lightening, it's progressing your advancement. Okay, so if you've been guided to do that, That is amazing. Please go down that path, okay? To be best equipped for this journey, collective, you will need a lightness of heart and the realization that change can be an incredible blessing. And that's exactly what we're talking about with all those 5s and 7s, right? Right. Even if what you are leaving behind is something you found secure, safe, familiar, or comforting. Just as the butterfly leaves the chrysalis behind when it is time to spread its newly formed wings, so too are you ready to leave behind what once was and embrace what is more appropriate for you at this time. And this is why it's so important, collective, to tap in and do that spiritual preventative maintenance. Hey, what are your truths? You know, the truth can be changed. All right. We've all had truths that we probably would have laid our lives over, right? And now, all right, on the other side of that veil energy, we're like, oh no, we would never. And that is our truth, right? So you see how truths can change, just like feelings can change, just like energy changes, right? And so that's why it's really important to know your whys, whether in business, okay? Can't say it enough. That's like extreme marketing 101. Like, know your why, right? Why are we asking our why in anything? So that we remain unfuckable, unshakable in our faith. There is an element to the journey you are embarking upon that is unknown. Had no idea, right? Perhaps it is news to you that you are even taking a journey. However, the realization that traveling along a familiar path brings no guarantees is more likely. This open, unscripted quality to your journey will help you gain the most from your experiences. You see, this journey is a spiritual gift. Again, this life is far more spiritual than you might realize. It is an invitation from the great loving heart of the universe, calling you into something you would not have otherwise found. You are not supposed to know all the details, nor how it is going to work out before you set out. You are just meant to take one step after the other, collective, again and again, so that you can receive the gifts that are headed your way. Utter and total wish fulfillment. All right. If you're considering taking a physical trip somewhere, this oracle card comes as a confirmation the journey will in some way be a life-changing one, and this is good. If the journey you are considering is of a more internal variety, such as exploring a new field of consciousness, beginning a new creative work, or traveling into the void of unknown possibilities in order to start your work, then this oracle is confirmation it is indeed a wise choice. And much new life will come of it, right? So essentially, you know, we have already crossed over from the old earth into the new earth energy, okay? And for those that aren't aware of the collective, you know, we're talking just that energy, okay? We're not talking a new planet came and we just were catapulted onto it. No, we've got Gaia. Gaia's right where she's supposed to be, right? And so, you know, you got to be mindful of the level of divinity and divine assistance that obviously had to have been attached to all of us, inclusive of you, all right? Inclusive of you, all right, to get us to just this point. So you are not alone now, right? Now's not the time to feel alone or to manifest that. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Again, you are advancing, collective. You can't not. I know your feelings. I know your ego is trying to say otherwise. I know people don't want you to advance, but that's the truth. Please allow that truth to remain unshakable. Dare I say unfuckable, right? Right. Okay. This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Sometimes we are gaining ground. Oh, wait, hold on. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparently small steps you are taking in an area of your life important to you right now are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effect is not immediately obvious, right? This doesn't mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effects of your actions are cumulative, all right? It's giving divine timing, right? And soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world. Now, why is that? Because this life is far more spiritual and shit shakes in the spirit realm before it comes to the physical. And soon, all right, all of your blessings, your wish fulfillment, your business success that we spoke of, right? Et cetera, will begin to overflow into your physical world, collective, with a positive impact. This is not a doom and gloom message, all right? It's just that the impact may be so great, it's kind of getting surprising, all right? Let the element of surprise work for you, even inclusive of this unknown energy, uncharted waters. This oracle card brings you the message to keep going. See how give up ain't on the menu. You got to keep going. That's the command. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translate into the physical world, keep faith. All right. That's why it's called the good fight. It's the surefire fight of success. That's why it's called the good fight. But it is a fight to remain in balance in your faith, to remain unshakable in your faith. And there is a level of preventative maintenance. Try again. How about now? Do it again. Affirm again. Right? That is necessary to remain in a vibrational state within which to receive all of the blessings, wish fulfillment, and breakthrough assistance that exists right now and exists right now for you. See how that works? Okay. Remember that you have all the resources you need, collective, and then some. You are so blessed. You really are so blessed. I know that the illusion is illusioning. I get that. Life be life in. I get that. Okay. But your truth stands. Now, what is your truth? Did you remember? Keep the faith, collective, so that the physical manifestation of your inner work comes. Remember, you have all the resources you need and then some. Can't say it enough. Okay. Your inner and outer journeys are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is keep going. One step at a time, even if a baby step, right? I say it all the time. Baby steps lead somewhere so much faster than not a damn step. Okay. There's also this side note coming out. I'm guided to read it. It says healing process. I love to heal. I love healed people. I love love. Healed people love. Okay. They don't, hurt people. They hurt people. Healed people love. Okay. Say aloud, collective, of my own free will, I now choose to surrender any fear or doubt about my ability to succeed. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I have faith in the unfolding journeys of my life, both internally and out in the world, even in the face of the unknown. I know that positive energy surrounds me and I am protected. Through unconditional love, I am supported and assisted to take each step as needs be, so that my great creative life journey can be all that it can be. Again, you've got to be mindful. In your current state, there are many potentialities referable to outcomes of your paths, your lives, your lifestyles, your choices, okay? And so what we are ever actively intentioning to do from this point on, collective, is to vibrate and match the vibrational frequencies that are of the highest versions, of the highest possible outcomes, of the highest vibrational outlines and timelines, okay? So be mindful to choose wisely. Be mindful to alchemize and transmute lower than, less than, fuck shit energies, okay? Because you are powerful enough to do so, and because you are powerful enough to get all that is intended to be received by you in the most highest vibrational state, as well as the most highest vibrational versions of yourselves, as well as the most highest vibrational versions of your timelines that, again, exist for you now. And because they exist for you. What will you do about it? Will you call it in? Will you settle? Will you tolerate breadcrumbs? You may like to complete your healing process with a quick dance around the lounge room, feeling joy in your heart and lightness in your step after doing this exercise. Just a suggestion from the guidebook. All right, you sacred rebel, you. So, you know, it's something, there's something coming out about dancing too. I thought we had another card. Let's see. Yep, look at this. Singing and dancing. Okay, so some of you are really guided to break some shit off. And I know we were talking about that yesterday. I think, Sean, you were on with us about that. It says, express yourself and awaken your psychic senses, collective, through the magical power of music and movement. You guys, we can't help but to, at least at our DNA level, and I say that tongue in cheek because that's pretty deep, right? Connect with our ancestors whilst we dance. Okay, you gotta dance from your spirit, though. It's not, you know, popping and locking. It's not twerking. All right. Solar plexus chakra definitely coming out. You guys need to cleanse because I'm literally expelling negative energy as I'm pulling this card. Sacral, solar plexus, I'm trying to say, sacral and solar plexus keep coming through quite heavily during this particular session. So please cleanse, but no, it is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. Okay, you are so supported. You literally are so supported in this. Okay, you've got to believe and you got to get your head in the game and you got to action this, some of these next steps out. Some of these next steps for somebody here got to be clear your energy, clear yourself. Ask the angels for assistance in releasing any toxic energies that you may have absorbed, okay? You don't have to transmute it and alchemize all alone, always and in always by yourself every time. Ask for the angels' assistance, all right? Ask the divine. Even with regards to if you resonate with needing to detox, okay, maybe some of those addictions, heal away addictions is coming out for you, collective. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. So Archangel Raphael is looking to work with you, especially if you resonate with just wanting to clean up some aspects of your act, your personality, your body, okay? You are profoundly clairvoyant. Ding, ding, ding. I kind of want to ring the bell. Can you tell? You are clairvoyant, collective. I love to talk about spiritual giftings and abilities with specificity. So, especially pertaining to the collective, not so much myself, but so I'm very grateful that this card came out because I feel like some of you are wondering, like, well, do I have the giftings? Yes, you do. All right. And we're here to confirm that for you and you and you. Okay. You are profoundly clairvoyant. This is coming from the angelic realm. They know. Okay. Trust what you see in your mind's eye as well as with your physical sight, for your spiritual vision, collective, helps you with healing, teaching, and guidance. Pay attention to those signs and synchronicities, right? Remember, we talked about spirit animals coming out. We talked about rainbows and feathers, right? Don't hate, meditate, but bam, can't get around it. Call to action would be to rest, yes, but also meditate whilst resting, perhaps, right? Rest and meditation can easily go hand in hand, right? Most of us wait until we're getting ready to fall asleep to try to meditate anyhow. But I'm just saying, if you actually put forth the effort to actually carve out some time, you're going to get better messages. Let's be honest, right? The mind ain't stupid. Like, what? You watch 14.9 hours of tarot and television. You want to give me 12 minutes talking about you good? I'm not good. The divine's like, what the fuck? We got to communicate some more. Don't you want the money? We don't want to hear you complain. We want to give you the cheat codes, right? That the tarot reader ain't going to give to you. Because we want your attention. We want your communication. We want connectivity. We want access in furtherance of your betterment. It's not even a manipulative control tactic. It's like, hey, do you want to heal? The miracle of forgiveness. Archangel Jeremiel coming out here, helping the collective understand the process of forgiveness. All right. So if you are working on forgiving and you know you've been hemming and hawing about, I don't know, maybe I don't know, call on Archangel Jeremiel. He may give you some specific next steps, or at least help you with your perception in the matter so that you can heal. All right, and allow healing to continue. Change and transition. Archangel Azrael coming out for your win. You are so protected, man. You got as above, so below, literally working for you, with you, and not against you. Okay, now the karmics, that's a hella different story. Okay, or Anubis is coming through. That's all right. All right. Bro, I don't know who you are, right? Um, unless this is me, but I'm talking about change and transition. I'm talking about Archangel Azrael leading you safely through this change. I'm talking about you're so damn protected, as above, so below. And Anubis gonna come through talking about he's holding a grudge against somebody's karmic done fucked up. Let me see. Somebody's karmic done fucked up. Man, you don't want to. Anubis. So you could be connected to. I see thief at the bottom of the deck. Damn, you could be connected to. Bruh, like, please. Okay. Oh my God. I didn't even see. Oh my God. The channeling. Hold on. Karma and thief. Somebody tried to destiny swap with your ass, and Anubis caught that shit. You didn't, but Anubis did. This could be somebody you blocked though, because you were guided to. But this is also Anubis saying, "I got that." This could be somebody's divine masculine. I'm not getting that. I'm getting this is of oh, and karma came out too. This is a karmic masculine, like a false flame. This could be, right? Who's obsessed with somebody. This could be somebody you fucked with pretty hard back in the day. But this is an op. You know this. You know this is an op. That's why you block them. That's why they're mad. That's why they watch your every move from fake accounts and shit. Because they know they fucked up. You're the gift. They had that. You're the divine feminine. They had that. Keyword is had, because what you is and what you got is opposition. Cross watcher. Okay. Yeah. This is a very karmic soulmate. And you are very divine. High honor coming out for you. So yeah, no worries. Starseed energy, no worries. Earth angel makes sense. No worries. This ain't gonna affect your pentacles, whether guy, girl, what have you. You got the bag, you know what it is. All right. And as far as the veil energy that they tried to keep you under, is triple thick right now. Triple thick right now on the strength of the divine being pissed, inclusive of Anubis. All right. So your work, labor, and efforts are going to be untouched, even though it may seem like they are touched right now. Whatever is going on or not going on for you, okay, is your protection. All right. Whatever rituals you did, all right, whatever prayers and meditations that you did do work for you with that angel number, literally the angel number 44 coming out. Okay, that's your angelic realm assistance. This mofo caused you emotional pain, turmoil, and you're going to get double for your trouble financially. Rich guy coming out, whether you're guy, girl, what have you, coming out twice. I'm speaking to a divine feminine, which is also coming out twice. And again, they're saying you actually are the gift, but you got gifts coming in multiple, because whatever this opposition is just so damn highly offensive that Anubis personally wanted you to know, whoever's resonating with this, is holding a grudge. Do you know what it's like when someone holds a grudge against? Of course you do, right? Chosen one. Hello, hey, hi, right? So you know how painful emotionally, maybe even physically, that is when somebody holds a grudge. It is a false flame. Whether guy, girl, what have you. Oh, the ancestors coming through talking about, yeah, no, we know Anubis got his feelings, but you know, we got ours too. This is big. This is big. That's not okay for karmic. I said, what's the outcome for the karmic? Ooh, everything they did to you times 10. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't piss off Anubis. Or another angel. It's giving touch not mine anointed. Just saying. Just saying. Damn. Went from the angels to Anubis. I don't know. I just give the message, but I would not want to be. I would not want. Please, Lord, I would not want to be that funny. Just saying. Okay. Just saying. Whew. I gotta ring the bell. That ain't okay. None of that is okay. Somebody don't want me talking about their mess. Too late. You already shit your pants. All right, I'm gonna ring the bell. All right, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Sean, email a picture. You're funny. Are you talking to me about the candle? Okay. Hey, Ari, love and light. Let me see. So that's not a yes no though. Like, how would I? You just want like, do they? I'm thinking you're asking specifics. Okay, hold on, Ari. So you just want to know if you're blessed. Aren't you blessed? Don't you know? I mean, shouldn't you just bless you at this point with your divinity? I am blessed. I am blessing. Damn. You're going to be all right. I don't know why you're not sleeping so well at night. I don't know why you're worrying so much at night. I don't know why you're worrying over the new job. Hierophant energy and Eight of Wands energy. You're just going through transition. You can't know everything, Ari. But what you can know is that you're fine. Like, you're divine. You're divinely supported. You're on the good side of karma. Okay. You just gotta settle down a little bit in that mental energy. That's all. All is well for you. Okay. I'm literally looking at the nine of swords, right? The Tower, leading into the Knight of Cups, and ending with the Hierophant in the bottom of the deck. That confirmation of the transitional phase that you're in right now. Okay, with that new job, yes, but just in general with life, right? Instagram, if you'd like a free reading, head on over to YouTube. Love and light to you. So hopefully that makes sense. Ari, are you singing to me, Country Love? Thank you. I'm glad y'all can see my halo today. I'm masked today. Tomorrow might be a little different, but all right. I love Halloween store sales. Can you tell, guys? I'm just a big kid in a candy store in some of those costumey type places. I'm like, oh my God, let me have everything. Where are the accessories? Where's the accessories for the accessories? It's so kind of crazy, but I enjoy myself. It's fine. So we do have, I don't know what you mean by major blessings, though. I guess I should say major blessings, Ari. Major blessings, Spirit? I don't know. Major blessings. So it's giving, it's the Emperor, right? But it's still giving that Hierophant energy again, like confirming, like, yep, Ari, you're great. You got blessings and you are blessed and there's more on the way, and you just keep going and you just keep your faith about you, and you in fact get justice and whatever major blessings Ari you're looking for. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So let me see about if you responded properly. Okay. All right, Country Love. I'm hearing Johnny. Hey, Mr. DJ. God, I can't remember the rest of the song. Yeah, that's a yes. That's a yes. All is well. Yes, at the bottom of the deck. You didn't overshoot it. You didn't underdo it. It's giving just right. All right. No worries there. Love and light to you guys. All right. So we've been on about 2 hours. I think I'm done with the message. I'm not going to do the chart placements and all that jazz right now because I'm not feeling it. I mean, why? You know, there's been so much covered. I probably just have to put the whole damn deck down and be like, all the chart placements, all the letters, and stuff. But seriously, I feel good about the session. And I think that honestly, everyone who actually like paid attention could get a little something out of it. If I do say so myself. I know I myself did even, right? I enjoy these messages too, in case you wondered. I mean, and you know, we're all connected. So it makes sense that sometimes, you know, we're all resonating with them. But I just like to say thank you for checking us out for the gabillionth time or for the first time. I really appreciate you guys coming on. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to be working in the studio today, so I do plan to upload some content here shortly. And I will also be back on the live fairly shortly as well as the spirit leads. So don't come for me. I might be right back on. I might be on a few hours from now. Who knows? Okay. But thank you for checking out the channel messages, and thank you for your energy, your love, your light. And I'm shooting it right back at you, babes. I promise. And oh, you're gonna be painting today, Sean. That's so great. I love that. Yes, you made way for the new energy, and the ball is rolling. That wheel of fortune is rolling. Look at this, Ace of Cups at the bottom. You guys, we have bigger, better, brighter days up ahead. No giving up. It was never on the menu. Okay, don't be crazy. Okay, we're not giving up. We're not giving up. Okay. All right, love and light, you guys. I'm going to love and light your arses on the way out because I love you. YouTube Collective and love and light Instagram Collective. I really do hope you join us over on the other side, over on YouTube, whenever you get a chance, or as the spirit